would that be? This time of night? Oh, hey Abby, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Dan. How are you?
Good, good, what's up?
So I just made a map of all the amazing places in Guelph with Christmas lights decorations. How do you feel about going on a ride and checking it out?
I'd love to. Let me get my scarf.
Awesome.
I'm Dan Gibson, and these are Royal City Stories. So Abby, what got you started on the Guelph maps?
I've been doing maps for Guelph for a while. I like making maps. It's a hobby of mine. I made maps of the parks that people can walk around in the winters, summer parks and so on. So making maps is a hobby, especially this year. I think a lot of families are looking to come up with new traditions, I want to say, for celebrating Christmas. And I also know that there are a lot of households and families that go all out and spend a lot of time and resources putting together these amazing Christmas light decorations. What did I do now? Ah, come on, man. These are not the lights I was expecting to see. Dan, would you mind taking a quick 30-second detour? I gotta run a quick errand.
So what are we doing now, Abby?
So Dan, you will like this. So this is a food donation box right here at the Delta Conference Center.
Yep.
Right near the University of Guelph on Stone Road. And this location will be displayed prominently on the map. So families who want to spread cheer and joy during this festive season can choose to stop by and drop off some non-perishable goods.
Fantastic.
Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, let's do it.
And these will go to a family in need.
Fantastic. Okay.
All right.
Where to next?
Now I'm going to show you one of the most beautifully decorated houses in this town.
All right, let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty.
Unbelievable. Look at all this. The details, the Grinch over here, Frosty, Santa.
It's very thoughtful.
So Amy, I gotta ask, where do you store all this?
That is my number one question
Yeah.
asked by almost everybody that stops by
I
my
bet,
house.
I bet.
We have lots of spaces.
Yeah.
I find them everywhere in my house to put them.
Attic, basement,
Attic,
sheds.
basement,
Yeah.
sheds, everywhere. Storage lockers. We've had storage lockers in the past. So, I have a space for everything, and there's always more room to put more
Fantastic.
decorations.
I live just around the corner from here, and one day, this was a couple of weeks before Halloween.
For Halloween, yeah.
Yeah, I was out for a jog, and I look at this house, and if you can believe it, it had twice as many decorations for Halloween.
Right.
And then I saw Amy outside, and I stopped by to ask Amy, why do you do this? This is fantastic.
We started when my children were young with literally a couple little skeletons,
Yeah.
and it grew over 20 odd years into what Abby saw that day. My community loves it. I do it a lot for myself,
Yeah,
first and
I
foremost.
see the cars driving by.
Yes.
And this kind of spawned the maps at Halloween, and now you've done the Christmas map as well.
Exactly. So when Amy and I had that conversation, I remember we also talked about the times that we're in now and how a lot of families are looking for things to do around the city.
Yeah.
And so it all began with I posted a photograph of Amy's house online on Guelph this and that.
On Halloween.
On
Right,
Halloween.
That's right. I remember that.
And then
yeah.
200, 300 people said, this is amazing, where is this place? And that gave me the idea of driving around the city and finding houses, maybe not as good as Amy's, but still
But I
that
was
are,
surprised
yeah.
because I didn't know there was that many Halloween houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were maybe 5 or 6 people in Guelph, but I was surprised and shocked at how many there were.
and so it began there, and now it's turned into Christmas lights houses. Amy, I've lived in 4 different countries, and I'll tell you, man, this is one of a kind house.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, you've done a great job. Amy, Jose, thanks so much for having us here today. We've gone from the north end of Guelph all the way down to the south end of Guelph, but I sure am glad we came. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you reached out to Abby for the maps.
Yeah, so usually, Dan, people will say, oh, I saw a house on this side, I saw a house there, and then I usually go check it out and find the address.
Right.
Amy, on the other hand, reached out to me and said, our house needs to be on the map.
And she's right.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes because we're just outside of town, people miss over here.
Right.
So I like to make sure that people see it. It brings me joy, so I like it.
And-
Other
and-
people too.
Is that what got you started? Just the simple joy of Christmas, or?
It did, and then this year, like Jose's like, oh, maybe we won't do it, and I was like, we have to do it. I'm like, it's been such a bad year,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it makes me happy. The kids are so happy when we do it.
Right.
And this year, actually, the kids helped a lot more. As they're getting older, they like to help more, so it's kind of nice to all do it together.
Yeah, it's funny. Every time I come home and put something and then you're not gonna like this, but I found something else to do. Oh, I was thinking to do this.
We need more lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even since we put them up, I said, okay, that's it. We're not putting up any more. And then I was like, oh, well, let's just add a couple more of the light bulbs. And then I really want a Santa on the roof this year.
That's a fantastic touch, by the way. I think
So,
that's
and
great.
then we bought the new lollipop, and so I just keep buying more things. And I'm like, we'll just save it for next year to add. But I'm like, I really want it up now.
If I can give you a compliment, I think Abby's Maps and the page is going to bring a lot of people down here, and so you'll start seeing a lot more cars coming by.
Is there anything you'd like people to know as they're coming by, like a take-home message or something?
No, we just hope that it spreads some cheer around and makes people happy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Great. Well, thanks so much for sharing your story.
thank
This
you
has
for
been
coming
fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me, Dan. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Abby. Thanks. Ah, that was great. What a great way to spend an evening. Ah, how could that be this time of night? Oh, hey, Verice.
Hey, Dan, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What's going on?
Well, Dan, as you know, over the last several years, I've been hosting this incredible event called Joy in the City that featured some amazing artists here in the local Guelph area. So this year, because of COVID, we're not able to do that. However, I thought it was a brilliant idea to get together with some friends here in the Royal City to spread a little joy. Care to join me?
That sounds fun. Let's do it.
On the 12th day of Christmas, the city gave to me
12 mayors drumming,
ambassadors are singing.
hope for our children.
care for our creatures. Care for our creatures.
Give back and volunteering. Always Christmas cheery.
Our golden ring.
Yep, we're
champions. Go Storm, go.
Brothers Brewing.
Mappers mapping.
Guelph this and thatting.
And a royalty story. Loved it. My friend, I truly hope that was the icing on your evening. Have a Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, Varice. Thank you, everyone, and Merry Christmas. And thank you for joining us for our second Royal City Stories Christmas. Oh, come on!